Big wars going on between the Kingdom of God, Spain, France, and Portugal, and we're doing pretty good. We are quite a bit in the hole with manpower. That's due to my lack of micro. I kind of refuse, to be honest with you. Now, in this war, we're probably just going to do a show strength for the extra mana. I don't really particularly need anything in particular, so we're just going to be focused on that. So, I am going to just go ahead and spread these guys out, and hopefully... Oh my gosh, they keep on freaking... Alright, this is not good. I need to prevent my boys from dying. We've already lost enough men to justify, like, it being, like, a Pyrrhic victory. So, yeah, let's, we just need to prevent major losses. That's the major one. Now, can we get manpower recovery? No, we cannot. Alright, I will go with the merchant, though. I don't know how long. I think it's for 10 years, which would be very useful because it would make it easier for us to spawn global trade here, which is kind of my main goal at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and transfer trade with you. And I reckon, man, Spain just really... No general? Are they... I mean, it's a mountain fort, but like, no... Spain? Will you please? No general. Okay. Now they got their... don't worry, guys. They have their general watching from a distance. They're going to lose that battle, too. Oh, my gosh. I think I just got a little too angry at that. It's okay. That was strategic. That was the AI being full retard, as we would say. Let's go ahead and take this guy since he's half off. Anything that helps us save a bit of money. Not that we really need it, but, I mean... It's never a bad thing to have a little bit of extra cash on hand. And speaking of, let's see here. How are you guys doing? Financially, they're all doing okay. Yeah, Livonia's good. Good. The Knights even don't have debt, despite the fact that I'm giving them a bunch of forts. I wonder if they're bankrupt, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. So right now we're just going to be chilling. Hopefully not letting any more of our men die. Why'd they get off the fort there? And they stack wiped the little 7 stack of mine that I wasn't paying attention to. Dude, I just can't be asked to micro this so much. So much micro needed to fight these majors like France. Very annoying. Either way, our manpower pool is replenishing. It was minus 52. So it is going up. And obviously you need to consider that France is... If we come over here, you can see where are we at? Yeah, max manpower. They're only gaining 500 a month versus us are almost 2,000 per month. So they cannot replenish their men while we will be able to replenish ours. And as we occupy more and more of their land, it will get even worse for them. So we're okay. We're in a good spot. 50. So most of their men are just kind of running around up here. Dude, Spain is so worthless. Oh, wait a minute. Where did you guys come from? Okay, I actually forgot about these guys. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of looting to make sure that these guys do not get any prosperity in these provinces after the war is over. Yeah, it's a 39 stack right there. We got to be careful with that. They're probably going to start piling onto Paris. Yes, they are. Gosh dang it, man. We're going to have to relieve that fort there. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to scorch this province, head on in with our best general, Alexander Memo. They shouldn't be able to reinforce in time. Just kidding. Oh, no, they're definitely not. Shift consolidate. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Army professionalism for money. Sounds good. I've been trying to stack up our army professionalism, so I'm happy with that. Now, the reason why I'm looting these provinces is because it devastates the crap out of them, and since there is no fort that touches them, you can see here, what the heck? Yeah, any of these provinces that do not have a fort, it's only these two. These are the only two provinces. Then this one here has no fort touching it. But what you do is you devastate the crap out of it, and then what happens is that state, basically, it will tick down super slowly to the point where they're not going to be able to get prosperity there anymore. And so it's just it's a nice way to help with a death spiral of your enemy. So these guys here are ready to peace out. I'm going to take war reps from them. As much money as they're willing to give. More importantly, that frees up this Spanish army and makes France a lot more willing to peace out, right? That's the major thing here. So hopefully those guys are good. They look good. Anjou has been won. Now I do want to siege this, or to get rid of this province here, to destroy this Rennais or whatever, that province, because that's going to allow us to devastate this state. So then the state of Brittany here, which is whatever, like 40, 50 some dev, will not be able to get prosperity anytime soon either. Plus the devastation on the province itself is good. It is strong. I think I saw a 50 stack up there in Brest though. No, they're right here. Okay, this is fine. I'm probably going to have to 100% them, which is fine. I'm not concerned about it. But we're probably going to get a call for pizza before too long. We are doing so good on tech. Holy smokes. Let's Padova here. See, it's a trap. I want to develop these provinces, but most of them are in the Venetian trade node. So let's see here. Let's what are we doing on man? So let's put these guys here on dev cost. And let's just do a couple of clicks here, a couple of clicks there. It's very expensive. There we go. Now, I will just focus on tech. Within 3 years, we'll be able to take this tech no problem. And I'll also be able to humiliate them for 100 mana of each type. So that's all good. What that does is that will boost up 58 over here. Look at that. Obviously, I have a lot of trade power here, but in the peace deal, I'm going to have them force to actually, I'm not going to show strength. I'm going to take their trade power, and that's going to allow us to steer more trade from here to guarantee we spawn global trade. Let's take a look right now. I reckon we are in the lead right here. It'll tell you, yes, Genoa is the highest value trade node in the world, and we are the #1 trade power in Genoa. So I reckon global trade will spawn pretty easily here, and you can see this devastation. Now, if you don't know, a fort lowers devastation by like 0.8 or something like that. I don't know the exact number. Friendly fort, this one's only 0.4, but I think it scales up based on the type of fort. Like a capital fort is 0.6. So it must be like 0.2 per fort, if I had to guess. So yeah, that's what we're doing with that. Now, let's see here. Idea cost, a coin. Yeah, none of that matters to me. I think I'd rather upgrade you. We've got so much money, I can just dump some money into investing that. That will help us with our reform progress, right? Is it reform progress or is it... Yeah, reform progress as well as governing cap. And then you got to remember, we also have this one over here in Venice, which gives more reform progress growth. So once we finish this out, we'll be able to start dumping points into expanding our administration, as well as central, what is this called? Expanding, no. This one here. Centralizing states, which will lower the governing cost of that state. So like over here, I should do this literally right now. Yeah, I am actually going to do that right now, because what that's going to do is that's going to lower how much development we have in that state over 5 years. You can see over here. As far as I know, that this over here in the outliner is the only place where it actually tells you. Kind of weird, to be honest with you. So this is great that they're just kind of standing there and they're not even sieging their stuff back. Manpower is almost out of the hole. Let's go ahead and loot the rest of these provinces over here. Let's make sure that we are handling this province as well. Want to make sure we are looting it down all the way, because you get 10 devastation from looting, I believe, and then the rest is just from the occupation, so that is fine. A new pope, and we are still the papal controller, which is great. You can also scorch provinces if you want to give it a little bit of extra devastation. It's 5 devastation, so it's fine. And then the new update, the 1.34 update, seems like they're going to be pretty devastating. If you scorch a province, it gives it minus 0.2 or plus 0.2 devastation or something like that. A very significant amount. Which means like you're going to see Ming absolutely just explode. Like Ming will not exist. Look at that. Oof, they have really good siege ability. Goodness gracious. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh, they got a siege leader on that fort. Okay, so we are not going to show strength, which means we can probably peace out now. I will take their trade power, take their war reps, humiliate them, and then whatever money they're willing to give. Now for 10 years, they will give us war reps, and I think they have to give us transfer the trade power until our truce is up. So that's going to be about like 14 years. Okay. We're going to have a mess of armies over here, so let's just get them all together. and have them grouped up back home. We're going to have to sort those out. We got another 15 stack over here. Yeah, what a mess. It's not a Chewy campaign unless I am literally just refusing to micro my armies. So let's get them like grouped up half over there and then half over here. And what we can do is we can shuffle split, and then we can just have them conform to a template actually. All right, so these guys right here will conform to that template. That will detach these guys here, who will then come on over this way. Let's have these guys drilling. Have you guys conform to a template. Have you guys head over to Venetia. Have you guys conform to a template. We don't have any manpower, so we need 3 more infantry in this one. So then we've got a lot of cannons here. Let's get like half the cannons off there. Looks like I actually just need to change this. So what is this? How many cannons do we have? 15. This here is, yeah. So we just want to get, let's have 5, 5. Yeah, a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. We'll make a template eventually. Let's have these guys do that. Drilling. Taking attrition in Venice? Really? What was the force limit in Venice? I figured it would be higher. Let's have them to come over to Ferrara instead. There we go. And these guys are reinforcing, but they're not going to make it. So let's go ahead and get them over here. All right. Everybody's drilling now. Perfect. Now we are drilling 165,000 men. Perfect. As far as this goes, we might as well build these. They'll be done before the time is up. So let's go ahead and build these guys as well. I have unlocked the mill. Oh, I have not. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this tech early then. That will allow us to build the mill, which is going to be very important for getting big money. Shoot, man. All right, let's go ahead and yoink that. That will allow us to finish this August 17th. Now I can start building a manufacturer here, the mill, which is going to give us +1 goods produced on the paper province, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. Perfect. Now, look at this, 65. Yeah, safe to say we've got global trade in the bag. I think honestly, we're pretty good here. We're steering from here. We could actually steer even more. We're doing pretty good over here. We definitely could be steering from here. Let's try steering from here instead of Tunis and see how that affects it. So we'll go from 131. It didn't make it there quite yet. So 131. So it's about the same. That's fine. Let's go with that then. I'll just take the prestige. And as long as these are ahead of time, I don't particularly care about the rest. I will obviously make sure we put you guys on trade power. So 131.5 will change to 128. So it'll go down a bit. Perfect. Because trade in this game. I saw Corbett had done a poll on his channel saying like, hey, do you guys know how to do trade? And people were like, what's trade? What is a trade? Understandable. Let's see here. Do I have these guys? I do. Okay. What about you? I do. Yeah. We're going to go to war with the Ottomans. Eventually, we need to get our manpower pool up. We're going to need it. They are at war with Timmy, who's actually massive. What the heck? Holy smokes. Let's go ahead and ally. Hopefully they don't... Oh, God. Okay. This is fine. I brought this on myself. I am not allowed to complain. Let's have you guys go home at war. You guys also go home at war. And let's have these guys protect trade. The other ones will also protect trade in Alexandria. Now, Navy-wise, I don't think we have supremacy here. 50 galleys. 19 freaking heavies. Are you serious, bro? 43 galleys. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, let's get you guys brought over here. We're going to need some more heavies. Well, no, that's not true. I think we just need more galleys. More galleys, please. And make sure these guys are all upgraded, which they are. Very good. Coalition starting to grow because we are at war with the Ottomans. Now, on the bright side, we should be able to start, like, distracting them. Maybe we're okay, honestly. We don't have mill access. Really? You're not going to give me mill access even though I'm at war with the freaking... Just need to wait for my subjects. Okay, they've got mill access. So let's go ahead. They don't want to give mill access either. You guys want to give it to my subjects? That would be great. AE impact, that's fine. So let's get you guys over here. This is fine. Bringing 100,000 men down will definitely be useful. That will certainly help swing. 15 years of stab cost. That's okay. I don't care. My subjects are over here. But this is nice because once we start beating up on Ottomans, anything we can do to weaken them is going to be for the better. I totally didn't intend on joining this war. Literally, like within seconds of saying, I'm not going to go to war with the Ottomans just yet. I go to war with the Ottomans. All right, we have access. So let's go ahead and get these guys sieged down now. Lose as much men to attrition as humanly possible. Though, to be fair, pretty sure almost all of their men are over here. Let's go ahead and buy that guy here, which gives that province defensiveness. I should probably put a ramparts there or something as well. Wait for the yearly tick here. We've got our galleys. Let's get our galley fleet grouped up here. We might be able to win some sieges against these guys. Let's take a look here. We've got our spy network maxed out. We've won a siege really fast, actually. That was crazy. And we need to make sure we're giving these forts over to the knights. That way they get the defensive bonuses. Okay. So I reckon we've got the galley fleet that we need here. We've got a good admiral as well. Let's see here. Do they want the smoke? They do not want the smoke. Perfect. So we'll just blockade Constantinople. There you go. These are all level 2 forts as well. So this is totally a win for us. Right? Make sure we take tech. Upgrade our cannons. That way, if we get into a fight, we're going to want as much of an edge as possible. They're already on mill 16. Okay. They attacked me, and oh my gosh. What? Nani? How did we do that? Do we have galley combat ability? I know we do from our doctrine, right? Holy smokes. Maybe they needed to upgrade some of their ships. I don't really know how that just worked like that. I'm losing sieges somewhere. Where? Oh, Jerusalem. Right. Understandable. We'll come back for you, Jerusalem. I'll take the Diplomata. Absolutely. Yep. Give that to the knights. Have you guys come down here and have you guys come down. No, let's have you guys go here and here. We just want to, honestly, I just want to harm them. I don't actually care if the Timurids surrender in this war, which they likely won't. The main thing I'm looking for is to just make it as painful for them as possible. I stole so many galleys. I actually, even with 13 galleys repairing, I have more than what I originally started that previous battle with. How funny is that? All right. I am taking attrition on these forts. It's mostly just because I cannot be asked to... Is this defensive? Oh, it is a defensive war. I can't be asked to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and give that to the knights. Have these guys... carpet siege down. Yep, they're starting to bring out a bunch of armies here. Now they have quantity, trade. Yikes. Trade quantity is going to help out their economy quick. Did they... Why did they get off this fort, though? Why did they get off this fort? Dude, the AI is so incompetent. And they pieced out. They white pieced them. Is today the most, like... Is today the, like, AI being absolutely stupid day? Because I feel like that's what just happened. They white pieced the war that was just starting to turn? I'm getting a little irritated. Lithuania, our brothers and sisters in the faith. Oh, no, they're our ally, right? This is fine. What in the freaking world? And the Evangelical Union has popped up as well. So it's a Lithuanian conquest, so I'm just not going to help. My subjects will help, and I'll, you know, participate that way. I am very irritated about that. What the heck was that? Why did they white peace? There was no reason for them. We were turning the tide. Whatever. We'll take what we can. I'm gonna turn my air conditioning on here. It's a little steamy in my office. Computer puts out a lot of heat, so sometimes I feel like I'm gonna die. Did these guys stop walking? They did. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Ottomans are considering attacking somebody over there. It was a white piece, man. All I needed to do was ally Timmy, apparently. So let's go ahead and get some favors with them. Ottomans have joined the Protestant League. I'm definitely going to join the Catholic League, of course. I don't actually care about it. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think the Catholic League will be good. Though France is probably going to join the Protestant League if I had to guess. Where are they at here? Yeah, Protestants looking pretty strong, actually. I bet they'll join Catholic. They'll join Catholic. I'll join Catholic. I don't know. I kind of just want some action. I mean, I've done most of my goals. I would like to get the mission tree done, but I'm not really set on it. So, I mean, like, what is this? Kingdom of God is conciliatory or harsh. All the following mission true. Council of Trent has started. As far as I know, like, I'm good. I don't get it. I don't understand why I can't get that mission done. The Council of Trent is done. We already did it. Alright, get out of my land, you prick. What are you guys doing? No morale, no problem, right? You're on a mountain fort. No, I'm actually going to lose that battle, aren't I? No, I wiped him. Good. The drill holding us there. Alright, the first circumnavigation. These guys are coming over here. They're attacking me here, actually. Hilariously. So they just stack wipe themselves. Very good. Ragus and Glaciovolhinia both just got stack wiped. Now they have no armies because they're absolutely incompetent. I think the AI might have actually just like pooped its pants and just completely derped out. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. And I will upgrade it all the way with money. The extra reform progress is just going to be too nice to avoid. And then same here. We can just buy this down. There we go. So we'll have them both at level 3. How long? September? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just buy it. It's fine. So there you go. We're going to get the reform progress as well as the governing capacity. So now you can see here between the Doge's Palace and the Royal Palace of Caserta, we are gaining an extra 35%. And as we get our autonomy down a little bit lower in a lot of our provinces when we're at peace, we'll be able to do that. Now hopefully they win that siege, and I guarantee you my participation is massive. Yep, more than theirs actually. Kind of funny. Mostly because of my subjects occupying their forts and whatnot. Poland is also in that war. I'll just give this to Lithuania. I don't actually want any of those provinces. You can have them all. Excommunicated ruler against France is no more. Let's go ahead and excommunicate him again. Oh, I should have totally called for a crusade against those guys. No, there was a crusade. That's fine. All is well. All is well. So, yeah. As far as the goals, I would like to finish the mission tree, but I'm going to have to take some time in between episodes and take a look at it. Most of it seems like, oh, just build buildings, you know, mission to China. It's like, I'm not going to go to China and Japan. So we're probably going to call the campaign within the next few episodes, you know, which I'm sure not everybody's going to be going to be happy about that, but it must be done. We must go on to the next thing. The update for Antebellum is coming out this week, I think. So certainly, I am looking forward to getting a little bit of that. Some Antebellum action. I think we're going to be doing some fun stuff there. So if that sounds like something you guys are excited for, make sure you do let me know. Leave a like on the video. And comment down below. What sort of stuff would you like to see from Antebellum in the 1.7 update, which is the British Isles, if you don't know. British Isles / Normandy. I did a Normandy video on my second channel, Chewbert. So you can check that out. For Chewbert is linked in the description. But great fun. I love Antebellum. It's like my favorite mod of all time ever. And the dev, Parm, is just such a homie. Personal friend of mine. So, all right. They just full annexed them for the most part. And I gained 9 ducats. You'll love to see it happen. All right. So France joined the Protestants as well. I knew that, actually. So let's go ahead and join the Catholics. And that should coax Spain into joining. they're at war, so we can't have them. They can't join right now. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and influence these guys as well. I can't influence them. They are a great power. Right. Okay. Gonna need more generals, so just make sure we're drilling our generals. Keeping our professionalism high, as well as having your armies drilled. I mean, drilled armies just do more damage, or is it they receive less damage? Is that how that works? What is it? How does it work again? They do more damage and receive less damage. So they deal an extra 4 damage and receive 10% less damage. So that's a 14% split in damage. So that's pretty nuts. Either way, guys, that's a good place to call it. Probably going to get the League War in on the next episode. I'm going to take a look through our mission tree, kind of see what we're looking at. As far as achievements go, I don't think there's anything else we can really do. We can't really join the Empire. I don't know how we can really do that, but I'll see. I'll look into it. Yeah, I'm not so sure. If you guys have some suggestions on the next series you'd like to see, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if you want to check out the Discord, subreddit, Twitter, or support me on my Patreon, that goes a long way towards letting me do this full time and making these videos for you guys. So if you want to check those out, they're all linked in the description. But that is all I've got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.